Good day, everyone. Our lesson for today is about cyber or digital literacy. After this lesson, you will be able to identify the risk, safety, and responsibility with the use of ICT, demonstrate how to improve digital literacy fluency, promote the importance of digital literacy. The word literacy alone generally refers to reading and writing skills. But when you add the word cyber or the word digital before it, the term encompasses much, much more. The question is, what is cyber or digital literacy? The American Library Association, or ALA, defines digital literacy as the ability to use information and communication technologies to find, evaluate, create, and communicate information requiring both cognitive and technical skills. Examples of information and communication technologies are radio, television, cell phones, computers, internet, software, social networking, video conferencing, and other media applications and services. If you have the ability to use these things to find and consume digital content effectively, then you are digitally literate. In case you might get confused, reading a book is not much different from reading an ebook. Both are just flipping through pages. This means that digital literacy skills, as you can imagine, go so much further. Did you know that digital natives do not always mean that they are digitally literate? Digital native was a term coined by Mark Prinsky back in 2001. Prinsky, who is an internationally acclaimed speaker, author, and innovator in the field of education, asserted over a decade ago that students have changed, so much so that the traditional education system was no longer able to best serve their educational needs. Generations of students have grown up surrounded by computers, video games, instant messaging, and smartphones, seemingly from an increasingly younger age. The result being that 21st century students think and process information differently. For Mark Prinsky, they are native speakers of the digital language of computers, video games, and the internet. Or shall we say, digital natives. Digital literacy is more than technological know-how. It includes a wide variety of ethical, social, and reflective practices that are embedded in work, learning, leisure, and daily life. Today are using the immense power of digital media to explore, connect, create, and learn in ways never before imagined. These activities offer both awesome opportunities and potential pitfalls. And kids' digital lives don't stop at the school gates either. The spillover can result in cyberbullying, digital cheating, and safety and security concerns. That's why digital literacy is a uniquely important part of media literacy. So, this means that digital literacy also includes ethical obligations. Now, here are some ethical obligations that would help you on your way to become digital literate. First, take care of technological equipment. Students should be alert and active at all times when encountering suspicious messages, links, pop-up windows, and many more, in order to prevent computers from being infected with malicious software. Second, explore appropriate and safe sites. for learning and research. The internet is an immense storehouse of knowledge and should be used appropriately at all times. Students should use known and trusted digital resources. Students must be able to recognize if information on a site is valid and credible. The third one is copyright law, fair use act, and Creative Commons matter. Technology makes it easier to create, access, duplicate, and share information. It is therefore essential for teachers and students to understand the use of copyrighted material. More students are actively sharing, reusing, remixing, and building creative projects. So, it is important they understand these laws to ensure legal use of material in and out of the classroom. Next, how prevent cyberbullying. Prevent cyberbullying by discussing it, addressing it, and reporting it. Students need to know about the serious repercussions for, for intentionally harming someone online. Next, self-image is important. Choose to promote a positive and professional image of self online. On social networking websites, students can share information about themselves globally. It's essential that students understand that once they post an image, comment, and many more online, it is there forever. Next, we have make use of netiquette. Be courteous and respectful when communicating with others online. It's best to think about and use netiquette. Netiquette can be defined as rules for online communication. Next, we have always give credit to original source. When using someone's or elsewhere, it's important to give them credit. Copying or stealing someone else's work is illegal and is known as plagiarism. Students need to be educated about plagiarism and the consequences for not citing borrowed words from a source. Remember to be effective, thoughtful, and ethical digital creators. Educators must teach students to be effective, thoughtful, and ethical digital creators. Students should be afforded opportunities to use digital tools to gain the necessary skills for the 21st century in order to help them to be responsible users of technology. And last but not least, think. There's always a purpose for technology use. Think of how, when, why, and for what purpose you're using it. Think of ways to be creative and innovative. Think about communicating and collaborating with others globally to learn about another country. Think about how much students can learn via the internet. Think of using it to prepare today's learners to be successful citizens of the 21st century. Think of all the possibilities. Here we have Belshaws model. Belshaws model provides a holistic approach to digital literacy where knowing how to use technology is just one of the 8 elements of digital literacy. It is also a descriptive model, making it a suitable learning framework for improving the digital literacy fluency of both digital novices and confident digital learners. First, we have cultural, how to behave. Understanding the culture, history, language, customs, and values, and many more, of the internet and digital environments by knowing how to behave online, from etiquette to protection and privacy, recognizing the difference between personal and professional views, understanding how internet culture is expressed and transmitted through such phenomena such as memes, emojis, and animated GIFs. Next, we have cognitive, how to do. Cognitive elements incorporates what we know of as a computer literacy or IT skills with an understanding of the key concepts. Having the ability to use a range of devices, software platforms, and interfaces, and then recognizing common features across digital tools such as navigation menus, settings, and profiles. Understanding concepts such as tagging, hashtags, and sharing. Next, we have constructive, how to use. Constructive element involves knowing what it means to construct something in a digital environment, how content can be appropriated, revised, and remixed. Example, knowing how to responsibly use and build upon someone else's work, respecting copyright, and understanding the concepts of remix and reuse. Next, we have communicative, how to communicate. Communicative element is about, as the name suggests, how to communicate is digital environment. Example, knowing the purpose of various online tools and um, how they are different or similar to each and everyone, being familiar with the communication norms and expectations of various online tools. Next, we have confident, how to belong. Or to participate confidently online, we need to feel as we belong. This involves understanding and capitalizing upon the ways in which the online world differs from the real world, reflecting on one's learning in digital spaces and being part of an online community. Next, we have creative, how to make. The creative element refers to creating new things which add value, where the focus is more on the value created than the act of creating something new. For example, learning how to do things in new ways using online tools and environments. Another is imaginatively and critically thinking about how we create and share knowledge using digital technologies. So next we have critical, how to evaluate. The critical element is probably the element that is most familiar to those of us working in the library and information profession, as it most closely relates to both information literacy and the research process. Using reasoning skills to question, analyze, scrutinize, and evaluate digital content, tools, and applications. Another is knowing how to search effectively, and then being able to distinguish credible sources from less credible ones. Next element we have civic, how to participate. Civic element refers to the individuals having the knowledge and ability to use digital environments to self-organize, to be part of a movement bigger than themselves. For example, um, understanding one's digital rights and responsibilities, participating in social movements or the democratic process online, preparing both ourselves and others to participate fully in society. So, that was the 8 elements of digital literacy. Now, why is digital literacy important? School leaders, media specialists, and educators are focusing more and more on the benefits of digital literacy skills in schools because today's students are looking to the internet as a key source of information. Students who are digitally literate know how to find and consume digital content. They know how to create, communicate, and share digital content. Students who are building digital literacy skills understand the basics of internet safety, such as creating strong passwords, understanding and using privacy settings, and knowing what to share or not on social media. They understand the perils of cyberbullying and seek to stop current bullies and prevent others from cyberbullying. In today's digital world, nearly every career requires digital communication at some point. So, equipping students with the skills to effectively and responsibly find, evaluate, communicate, and share online content is key to their futures. But the benefits of teaching your students digital literacy skills begin in the classroom right now. Now, I have a question for you. Are you a digital illiterate? That will be all. Thank you.